Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. I'm a little splotchy today. I've had kind of a day. I thought it would be fun to just put some makeup on and see if we can't put ourselves back together again. I'm putting on a little of the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright primer. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. My hair's almost dry. I put a little bit of that cake mousse in, so it's a little crunchy right now, but as long as I keep my fingers out of it, hopefully it'll dry into an appropriate non-frizzy mass of curls. Or at least waves. We'll see what happens here. Okay, you guys, hi. Thank you guys for being here. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna take a little bit of the Merit foundation stick. This is in Bisque, and I'm just gonna try to lighten up a little bit of the darker, splotchier parts of my face. Maybe even do just light contouring, light contouring. The light side of it. Got a brush here that probably is not as clean as I like it to be. Let me see if I can clean it off a little bit here. Hopefully this doesn't have the residual dregs of foundation or of blush on it from a previous look. I'm using that foundation stick a little bit as a concealer. I don't really need to conceal too much other than some dark circles under my eyes. But I find that if I do a little bit of concealing first, then I wear less foundation. I do have one of my favorite new foundations though. This is the Tint Idole from Lancome. This is in shade 330N. And I picked this up from one of the holiday sales that they had. I'll try to remember to link my video down below, but I'm going in with just a very light amount on a brush. So I want kind of a natural, healthy look without being too done. The day that I'm filming this, I don't have a lot going on today. I'm just gonna do some editing between travels, which is good. I've got some crazy busy travel coming up in the next like 5 months, 5 or 6 months, I don't know. And then my husband's side hustle, he's in a band and they're very busy. So between the two, between the work and the travel and then, you know, the family life, the kids, all that kind of stuff, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to remember to take time to just to de-stress and to focus on other stuff. I'm gonna go back into these Live tinted shade sticks. I have 3 of them. The one that I really love for contouring is called Grounded, and these are so fast. I find that I don't really have to think too much or be too specific. And when I put them on and I do a quick blending, darn good. I've got Intent and True. I think Intent's a little darker. We'll try that one. A little, maybe more on the mauve shade. But if I put those on and then, hold on, French. Oh no, this brush is fine. I was thinking it was the other foundation brush that I used earlier, but we'll just kind of clean this one off here a little bit. All right. And then I find if I just kind of buff them together and sort of blend up, nice, healthy, subtle, pretty blush moment. And it's so fast. So fast. It has become my new like contouring stick. It is so much softer than some of the other ones that I've used. Very, very quick. I don't think I'm gonna do much more than that right now. Base layer's done, blush is done, contour's done. This is what I wanted to get into. I picked up 2 of these eye kits from Persona Cosmetics. This was off of Ulta. They weren't very expensive. I have one other Persona palette. I think I've tried their lip products before. I need scissors. So I've got a pink palette and I've got a copper palette. And of course I just use warm colors on my face. So let's see what these 2 look like. They look like they come with an eyeliner, a 5-pan eyeshadow, and a brush, which is kind of what you need, right? All right, so this is the pink palette. It's got a cardboard case, and I'm taking the protective sleeve off of it. Those are the shades. Really pretty, actually. A little bit of dusting of the color on the outside of the palette, but I've got a dark, I've got a light, I've got a neutral kind of taupe, and then I've got a couple pinks in here, pink and fuchsia. They literally named them what they are. Blush, taupe pink, pink fuchsia, and burgundy. Those would be apt descriptions. And then the eyeliner, and this is, I had heard these eyeliners were really good. I think I got the kit because of this eyeliner. This is the plum eyeliner. Yeah, this is the plum eyeliner. And I heard that they were very good quality and they lasted a long time. I'm excited about that. And then this kit also came with an eye brush. I want to think these were maybe like $19.99. I can't remember if that was on a sale or not, but I have never tried a Persona brush before, so I got that one. Let's open up the copper kit and see what this one looks like too. I didn't put anything on my lips yet. I might just use one of those tinted sticks. They work actually pretty well. Kind of all over my face. Actually, yesterday morning, I used 2 of the sticks and some mascara, and I left the house like that, which seems so strange because I remember at a time I would not have left my house without a full face of makeup and trying to look put together. Okay, this is the brown eyeliner that came with it, which I'm excited to have. I wear a lot more brown than say black. Another one of these brushes, they look to be identical, so yay for that. And then this is the copper eyeshadow palette. And this one has 2 shimmers. Wait, I think one of those is, yeah, so I think we've got 2 shimmers. We've got this one over here, and then this copper shade in the middle. We got a dark brown. This is beautiful. These are both really beautiful. The pink one is all mattes though. So pay attention to that if you find yourself looking at these. Aren't those really pretty? I don't know that I'd wear them together, although I have been trying to combine more warm colors and cool tones together in the same look. I think I'm gonna use the copper palette. If you guys want me to come back and use the pink palette, let me know. This just seems like it would be fast and easy and fun right now. So let me grab a mid-sized brush. That's probably a little bit bigger than I needed, but well, actually, you know what? Let's use the brush that came with the palette. Where'd those go? Since they gave you a brush, might as well use it. I'm gonna take the one that says light brown and load up that. No, I mean, looks pretty good. I did not use any additional eye base on my eyes. It's gonna go pretty simple anyway today. Just sort of that light blush combination, not crazy. And you know what? I didn't need an eyeshadow base, it looks like. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna last on my lids. Like, I don't know what the longevity is, but they're known for their eyeshadow, or their eyeliners being a lot of longevity, so that's pretty. Let me scoot you in. So rude of me having you guys so far away. I apologize for that. So that shade is absolutely a shade I could wear for work. I work in a little bit more of a conservative corporate environment, so I tend to not be too creative with my eyeshadows, and I would absolutely wear that for either work or for a day that I'm wearing glasses. I do have the dregs of a little bit of a previous eye look on. I apologize for not getting that off completely. I didn't catch that before I started filming. I filmed a little bit more of a colorful look earlier. There's Zeus. Zeus is letting himself be known. Okay, so this brush is fantastic. I would try more of their brushes in a heartbeat. I have a lot of brushes. I don't need any more brushes, but this feels really nice. It's like a domed, just like a mid-sized brush. Can I get a whole entire look with this brush? I might try. But it seems to be applying and blending both pretty darn well. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's take this warmer let's see, so that was light brown, appropriate. Let's take Brick, which is this one right here, and I'm gonna grab it on the tip of this brush, work it where I would like. I don't know how much of that is off. Let's try this eye, see how much. I'm trying to get as much off the brush as I can, in case I can go back in and blend it with that other shade too. So I didn't pick up any more on this. Actually go back into the light brown a little bit. When the shades are blending very well together, they're not looking muddy on me. Yeah, nice combination. I'm getting a little droopy right now, but that's just because I've been doing some wear and tear on my eyes today. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that Brick color over here. Yeah, I'm liking the way those are going together here. I'm gonna actually just brush off or clean off my brush a little bit on my Sigma switch, and I'm gonna go into this dark brown down here, kind of a little bit more on the side. Can't get some definition going on here. All right, so quality wise, the cardboard packaging I'm not always in love with, but I'd rather have this than say a plastic one with a clear lid. Those feel just cheap and chintzy to me. So the package itself is, I give it a B. The color combinations, I'm gonna give it an A, because I think these are really, really pretty. I like the fact that the pinks are all mattes. I wear more mattes than I do anything else. And I think if I wanted to add a shimmer to it, I could literally grab a highlighter and throw that on over the top of it if I needed something a little bit more sparkly. Haven't used those shades yet. I mean, this is first impression, but just by looking at it, I'm feeling like I can make that work pretty darn easily. And I feel like all mattes and a bold color like pink or like a fuchsia, I think are a little bit less dated than if you had tried to do a bunch of sparkles on them anyway. Okay, we're gonna take this copper shade here. I'm super excited about that. I love coppers and bronzes on just about every eye color. In fact, I think every eye color. I think copper tends to be a universally flattering. Coppers and bronzes tend to be like universally flattering. Okay, I'm liking that. Grab a little bit on this side. It's not too dry, not too creamy where it feels like it's a cream to powder formula. It actually feels really beautiful and seems to be pressing very nicely even into my kind of more mature eyelids without sitting on top of the creases. You know how when you have an eyeshadow that sits on top of the crease and then you have that void where the crease is? I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting that it's actually covering my eye pretty darn well. Yeah, that's actually really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna, instead of cleaning off that brush, I'm just gonna take a little smaller brush and go into the first shade here called Off-White, which is that one right here. It's nice that they didn't make you think about what the shades are. And I was thinking this was a shimmer as well, but it's a pretty light shimmer. It's not too metallic-y. It's not too much like a, hey, notice me from space kind of a inner corner highlight here. Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that very much, right? I feel like that brightened up a little bit there without being too over the top. I need to do something down below. Let's take this shade right here That's the brick shade. I'm gonna use that underneath first shade. And I know that I've got that I'm still here too. So I'm just taking that a little bit. I am looking a little dark under my eyes, but I'm not gonna stress about it too much right now. I think once I get mascara on, I'm not gonna notice. And frankly, I'm doing makeup for me today. Looking pretty darn good. I'm gonna grab the eyeliner. Really wanna use that plum one because I kind of got the kits because of the plum one, but I'm gonna use the brown. Wait, no, is that the right one? No, I almost grabbed the plum one too. I'm gonna use the brown. And I heard that it makes for a really good waterline liner, so we're starting with that. And I don't always do a lot of waterline lining. I don't do a whole lot of waterline lining typically because I feel like it can make your eyes look smaller, and I already have small close set hooded eyes, but we're gonna see how long that lasts. Dotted into the outside, just a little bit of the up eye lift. Yeah, it's super creamy and going on very well. This is the eye that likes to leak a little bit. See if it'll leak today. You know what? That eyeliner is adhering even if my eye is a little leaky. It's doing pretty good. All right. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying this. It's super fun. I can't wait to use the plum one with the pink eyeshadows. That's gonna be exciting. All right, let me throw some mascara on. I think I'm gonna go back into this Lancome mascara. I was gonna switch to the Fenty, but this is sitting right in front of me. Well, let's just throw some of this on. I like the brown eyeliner. I like the copper eyeshadow a lot. I like the fact that my eyeshadow is not necessarily competing too much with the blush. Normally I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna put more blush on. More blush, more blush, more blush. I'm not gonna do that right now. I need a lip liner. I've got this one from ColourPop. The shade is Good and Plenty, which I think might be a little too pink. Yeah, far too pink for what I wanna do for this look, but I'm gonna cover it up with these blush sticks anyway. So I used, did I use Infinity? No, yeah. I used Intent. I used Intent earlier, and I'm gonna use that on my lip. So it's maybe a little bit more pink than the copper in the eyeshadow, but actually I don't mind it. I'm getting a reflection from my mirror that I put down there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave this the way it is. I'm gonna throw a little powder on, my usual RCMA setting powder that I only use when I film, which means it's like I've got the good stuff when I film. This stuff isn't very expensive and you get a massive amount. I buy mine off of Beauty Bay, and I think it's the best loose powder I've ever used. I'm half tempted to pick up a second one, except for I'm trying to not buy so many backups. All right, I didn't do anything with my eyebrows. I'm not gonna do anything else. I almost wanna, do I put a little bit more blush on? No, I'm gonna, new year, new me. I'm gonna try, oh my gosh, I couldn't get the lid on. I'm gonna try not to abuse so much blush. I think we're just gonna leave it the way it is. So my eyes are a little bit darker and smokier. Kind of gives me that, I almost wanna say it's like a 90s, kind of like to go with my 90s. I don't have a spiral perm. This is just my natural hair with a little bit of a little bit of mousse in it. But we're just gonna leave this the way it is today. All right, you guys, you know what? These are fun. These little palettes from Persona, I can recommend these. The kits are great. The brush, what did I do with the brush that I was just using? This is the brush that I used. It's now a little bit dirty on most sides. And here's the original unsullied one. I'll keep it for the pink one. If you guys want me to come back and use the plum eyeliner and the pink eyeshadow in another look, let me know. I'm gonna probably play with it, frankly. But if you are scared to use fuchsia eyeshadows and you're a lady of a certain age, maybe you could get inspiration from it. And it's a small, palatable size of palette, pun intended. And I got the tinted sticks off of Amazon. I don't have a code with them. I don't have a code with anybody. Nobody sent me this in PR. I'm just using it because I bought it. And I wanted a good makeup day. And you know what, you guys? This actually worked really well. I'm glad I had this. This is a super cute palette. This reminds me of a Natasha Denona quality palette for a little bit less money, but overall value is great because you get the eyeliner, which is so far fantastic, and then the eye brush, which you wouldn't get necessarily always with the Natasha Denona palette. Sometimes she does kits, but not always. Anyway, this is the look I'm going with today. There you go. There you go. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me, do you like Persona Cosmetic? Have you tried these little kits? What are they called? They are a Persona Color Theory eye kit. And I got the pink and the copper. And I got these from Ulta. I'll try to remember to leave a link down there too. If I can find them, I'll leave them on there. But anyway, I thought this was a good way to try the eyeliners. I wanted the eyeliners and they were out, but the kits had the eyeliners. And now I'm glad I have the whole thing. All right, you guys. I hope you guys are doing really well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.